Many people are wondering, why would I put my private home movies on television? Well, I thought it was time to do so because many people have opinions about me and they haven't even met me. They don't even know me. So I thought it was time to open up, to show them who I really am. I'm just simply Michael Jackson.
This is the Michael Jackson the world knows. The legendary superstar who has been at the forefront of the music industry for virtually his entire life. One of the most electrifying performers the world has ever seen. He's raised hundreds of millions of dollars for charity and sold more than 200 million albums. But who is Michael Jackson when he's not in the spotlight? You'll find out in the next 2 hours as you are allowed an unprecedented look into the personal life of one of the world's greatest entertainers. You'll see Michael at home with his children and traveling with his most intimate friends. You'll be allowed inside the gates of Neverland for a reunion with the Jackson family and share personal, never-before-seen moments between Michael and some of the world's biggest celebrities. Eddie Murphy, Elizabeth Taylor, Michael Jordan, Macaulay Culkin, Chris Tucker, and Princess Diana. All tonight on Michael Jackson's private home movies. The King of Pop, up close and personal.
As far back as I can remember, I've been in front of the camera. Not just the TV cameras, but I'm talking about my family taking home movies of me when I was really, really little. We lived in Gary, Indiana. My father worked in the steel mill, and we lived on a street called Jackson Street. Coincidentally, that was the name of the street. And imagine 9 kids living in a 2-bedroom house. We had to wait in line to take baths, and that's a snowball fight, I think. Wrestling in the snow, that's me on the far right. I don't want nothing to do with it. They were pretty rough. Yeah, that's me, I'm freezing. I think that's Tito on the ground. Just the living room. We would move out all the furniture, and I remember, and we would dance and perform, and we loved it. You can see the smile on my face that I loved it. And my father was standing right in front of us, watching us, making sure we did everything just right. That little girl that my mother is holding is Janet, who is now Mrs. Rhythm Nation. And that's a party. We played a lot of parties. We're actually performing the music that they're dancing to. That's the guitars. You look at the back, you see me spinning around right there. And my mother made all of our costumes. We did parties, we opened shopping centers, we did any kind of thing, you know. But we traveled constantly every night. The record company usually like for you to support your album and go on tour. And I don't like to. I do like relating to the fans, giving the fans a chance to see you face to face, because you go from Hong Kong to Africa to China to Brazil to, you know, Singapore, Switzerland, London, Paris, Russia, and the stadiums are just jammed, and the energy is great. It's fantastic. And we have, I mean, I don't know how they enjoy the show, because it's festival seating. They don't want chairs. Even if there were chairs, they would stand on them and just... So we have a tent on the side with, it's usually like 5,000 faints every night, and we have all these doctors and paramedics, but it's a difficult thing to tour. You go from one continent to another, you're sleepy, the time zones are different, you can't sleep after the show, the adrenaline is up here.
Well, can we just do it again without just the negative, saying that you don't like the tour? Just
I don't like it though.
I know, but see,
I go through hell.
What is it setting up though? I don't understand.
I go through hell touring. Okay, then I'll make it positive then.
Yeah, it's just.
Well, you know the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And action, Michael.
I love to tour. You guys must
Just say.
Why you all start laughing? I'm going to get into it. No, but seriously, there is a good part of touring. It's the fans. I love my fans. You go to any city, anywhere in the world, they know all the songs, all the dance moves, everything. They even come with the tape on their fingers, the hats and the gloves and everything. It's just a wonderful experience. I love it. The fans are the reason why I do the tours. And it's very important to give the best show that we can possibly give them. As far as cautiousness and being alert and musicianship, you guys are wonderful. I would say the same for wardrobe and technology back here. They made a couple of mistakes. You were great, Bush. It wasn't your fault, I have to say. Okay.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we're going to get our holler. Okay? Yo!
It's a spiritual thing also, because when certain songs we play, like Heal the World, We Are the World, or Man in the Mirror, the whole stadium is lit up with these big lighters they use, and they know when to do it. You hit one chord and they know exactly what it is. It's very emotional. I mean, it's fun, and I love to entertain. That's one of my favorite things. I think the fans see that. Actually, I know they see it, because when I walk out on stage, they give me so much love, and that's everywhere I go, every time I walk on stage. One of the best moments is right here. It's right in the middle of the show, and it's my birthday, and I'm thousands of miles away from my family. When they surprised me with a full marching band, and then they brought out this huge, beautiful birthday cake.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I realized that I've got family all over the world, everywhere I go, because my fans really show me the love, and I love them just as much.
Thank you so much.
I've met a lot of people in my life, and very few are real friends. You can probably count them on one hand. And Elizabeth is one of the most loyal, loving, caring people that I know. She decided to transform Neverland into its first Christmas, because I don't celebrate Christmas.
It is 1993, and this will be Michael Jackson's very first Christmas. It has taken me, I would think, about 5 years of talking him into celebrating Christmas at Netherlands, because I understood that if you are a Jehovah's Witness, then you don't celebrate Christmas. When he quit being a Jehovah's Witness, I said to Michael, I think Christmas is a wonderful way of celebrating love. It's a celebration of love. And I can't see Christmas without Michael, or Michael without Christmas. It's pretty, isn't it?
I had no idea she was planning this. This was a real surprise.
Michael?
That's my bedroom that she's coming to now.
Michael? It's the spirit of Christmas. Come to haunt you.
I'm not easy to wake up.
Michael? Don't jump at the side of my little dog.
She know I don't like that dog because I'm afraid of dogs. They're little, but they bite.
Oh, you so good. Come on. Welcome to your first Christmas.
Oh my God. It's incredible. I can't believe this. This is the first time. She decorated the entire house.
That's yours.
Santa King?
Santa from Bel Air.
Santa from Bel Air. Can I open it?
Sure.
At the same time, it's exciting. I felt guilty, too, at the same time. I remember going in the bathroom crying later because I felt I had done something wrong because I was raised not to ever celebrate it. Ooh, love it. I do have one. Yes, I'm putting it on right now.
Realizing you're photographing me without any makeup on.
Love it. Super soaker. Now I know how to wake up Elizabeth tomorrow. How?
It's awful noise. Oh my God!
You better lock your door.
A shooting gallery.
This is a super soaker. I can feel it and tell.
And it says, I want a squirt gun. I want a squirt machine gun.
She's snatching presents. And I have this one. It's for you, but can I have it?
Yes.
Thank you. What is it? It's a water gun. Water gun.
How do you know it's water gun?
Because I see it at the top.
That's not fair.
It's a super soaker.
Take it.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Plastic suit.
Super soaker. Yeah.
If you're wondering why I love Super Soaker so much, it's because if you come to Neverland, it's a rule that you are bound to get wet. Either be thrown in the pool, or you have a water balloon fight, or a Super Soaker fight. And I love all of the above. That's Janet. We think so much alike.
I love this.
And here come Macaulay Culkin.
You ready?
Come on, Daddy.
Go on, Daddy.
See, Mac takes big buckets of water and throw them on him. He cheats a lot, but he's fun. He loves to have fun, just like me. We're off to the field. Super Soakers are really high tech. They got some really great ones now. That's Mac's older brother, Shane. Okay, we're preparing the water balloon fight. What's the name of our group this time?
What are you doing?
What were we last time? That was Legions of Doom. We had teams. We used the whole ranch. My favorite thing in the world to play, if you call it a sport, it's a sport. It's a water balloon fight. 'Cause I like the way they splatter when they hit. I've never lost a water balloon fight. I'm the Michael Jordan of water balloon fighting.
Legions of Doom.
Yay.
We won the fight again and again.
Janet, what's it like on the winning team?
If he's gonna
That's
get me.
great.
This is the face of a person who would do something like that. I'm of the innocent. Right?
I mean, I went through this entire water balloon fight.
Victory! Victory!
Completely dry. But knowing Macaulay Culkin, he made sure, he schemed on, he told me to go up on the diving board, and I went up there like a nut.
No!
going to annihilate.
Have to show them that you're really not scared. You're playing with your life. This ain't no truth or dare. They'll kick you, then they beat you. They'll tell you it's fair, so beat it. But you wanna be bad, just beat it. Beat it. Beat.
I know that there is a king of pop. I think it was a king of pop. I think this is the king of pop.
Just beat it, beat it.
With Thriller, my mission was to make a short film, a story. So it was like watching a mini movie.
It's only a movie.
It's not funny.
You were scared, weren't you?
It wasn't just a video, just a lot of abstract, craziness that doesn't make sense.
Let me tell you,
Yes, Michael.
I'm not like other guys.
Of course not. That's why I love you.
No, I mean I'm different.
What are you talking about?
This is a rehearsal for these scenes, practicing my acting.
I'm not like other guys. I mean I'm different. That's for sure. I'm a monster. Uh-huh. When the moon is full, I metamorphosize into another being. I'm a monster. And one other thing I have to get straight, people always tend to be rude to me. And I'm just not taking it no more. Reb, how close are you?
I don't know. Pretty close.
Like this? Or can you see chest?
I can see right about where your Nike is.
What a schmuck. Back up. Ah, didwit. Like this. That's how you back up, okay?
This is me experimenting with socks for Thriller. Glow socks, light socks, rhinestone socks. I tried everything. I didn't want to copy people. I wanted to be an innovator, a pioneer.
Okay, let's go. Action.
I just cracked that thing over John Landis' head. I love John Landis. He's great to work with. Great man. He always turns me upside down.
Let me know when you need Jackson.
Oh, this is on the way to the Grammys. I had gotten a record, 13, I think it was 13 nominations for Thriller. And so I didn't know what was going to happen, really. That's Emmanuel Lewis, one of my best friends. That's Gladys Knight, the person I just hugged. Her and Diana Ross are responsible for launching the Jackson 5. And we got a contract with Motown, and it started from there. Oh, there's my man, the real creator of rock and roll, Chuck Berry.
Like old times, remember?
I love you, man. I'm glad you look good.
That's one of the greatest entertainers that ever lived, is James Brown. I idolized him. I think we're on our way going inside the building.
On our way down.
Who's rapping?
Emmanuel. He tries to go up under her dress. He's a flirt. See, I liked her and he liked her too, so there's competition.
Welcome to the 26th Annual Grammy Awards.
It's me walking in. When we walked in, we got a huge, it was like a tumultuous applause. People really was excited. This is after I had won the Grammys. It was a world's record. I had won, I won 8. And Thriller still to this day stays the largest selling album worldwide. So I can't even catch up with it with my own albums. It's 60-something million now. I was very happy and I thank God because it was my dream and it had come true. I said on one of my interviews, it's my dream to go in a supermarket and just shop and be like everybody else and put things in a basket, because I can't do it. Because when I try to do it, people crowd around you, they want autographs and they want you to sign things and take pictures. That's why I love disguises so much. I could sit on a bench at Disneyland and see what people really do and talk about. But when they see it's Michael Jackson, they change. I don't see the real thing, you know. So I want to see the real world, what it's really like, and it's very difficult. So a good friend of mine who owns this mall, he had them close the whole shopping mall, and he had people in there that I knew pretending as if they were shopping, so it felt like, you know, it was a real environment. Had my cousins dressed like they were bag boys, and I went shopping. It was great. They planned everything right down to the music.
Yeah, now people will know who you are when you put the glove on. Where's the gun? Big red. That is red. Big red.
It was a lot of fun. It gave me a chance to see in my way kind of what the real world is like, even though it wasn't the real thing. Eventually, I started recognizing people, like the woman in the blonde wig is my nanny. Even Elizabeth Taylor was there. She was on the cover of this magazine.
Gotcha.
What are you looking at?
Where's your card? It is. Oh, that one right there. What?
Everybody was messing with me, trying to steal my card.
Will the Is there a problem here?
Where's my card? Wait, I'll trade cards with you. Got stuff here. Where did my card go?
Right there. Just take that one.
Was he trying to steal your card?
100%.
If you can't keep track of your card, you shouldn't shop.
Yeah. Still, please. He's like, I gotta buy that.
My first shopping experience in 30 years.
Just remember, Michael Jackson ice cream.
It was just like being at Disneyland, in my opinion, because I got to do something that I usually don't get to do.